Kia ora, everyone. Hello. Welcome to another exciting adventure. Oh no, I'm Dave. I'm very waking up right now. Oh, oh, I'm about to take my meds off. Hey, Theresa, how are you? I didn't expect to see your face so early. Morning coffee time, Dave. Yes, it is. Morning coffee day time. And ADHD midday time as well. You're you're here from the beginning, so you see the slow boot up of Dave, which is slow. I am warning you. Oh, shut up, Christoph. How are you doing, anyway? I'm good. Done with work early. Having my internet go nice. Is it a major upgrade? Like, is it going to like, we call it fiber over here. Fiber internet, high speed internet. It's the only reason I can stream, really. Well, we already have that, just upgrading my box to a bit speed. Ah, okay. Nice. Is it a pretty big jump? God damn it. Basically, what's it at the moment and what you're going to? No, it shouldn't take them long, but it's an excuse to leave. There you go. Yeah. Let's be honest, who needs an excuse? Oh, your boss does, I guess. Your boss needs the excuse. Well, hopefully, like, you notice a difference. I mean, it's more satisfying if you notice a difference. I think 64 speed. Not sure. Just told them I need the high speed for gaming. You should check it as well because I've had situations where they've screwed it up for me and it's only been like a small increase and I had to get them to come back. So you should do a speed test now. Well, probably at work at the moment, but you should have done a speed test before and a speed test after just to make sure. I have trust issues, so. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna quickly check the Dreamlight Discord just to see if there is any been any news drop in the last 6 hours, which tends to happen for me. Alright, let's go to the Dreamlight Discord. No. What's that? Did a new poll. Did, which of the upcoming Twitch drops are you most excited for? Like, none of them. They're pretty generic and kind of boring. But don't tell them that. I just want the items anyway. Sorry if you reply to my son-in-law called watching you on. Oh, that's alright. Don't be sorry. I just said that you should do a test to make sure they don't mess it up. So you should do a test before and after just to make sure they actually did increase the speed at a good rate and it wasn't a small increase. Yeah, I never got my item. Oh, did it bug out or you just never got them? It took me a while to like make sure my account was linked up properly, and then I just had the page up just to make sure it was ticking up and showed it was claimed. It was very finicky because a lot of people didn't link up their Dreamlight Valley account with their Twitch account, and then they didn't get the item, or they didn't link it up properly. I'm kind of a bit meh about the item. Like, oh yeah, that's cool, but yeah, it's not something I would like cry too much about if I missed out. Mine was thinking I got frustrated, stop following. Yeah, that's disappointing. The annoying thing about the Twitch drops is I kind of will have to release my news a bit early on YouTube and stuff because if I release it at my normal time, it's already halfway through the Twitch drops time. So always making my life a bit harder, aren't they? I don't know how people do this full time. Barely keep up doing it for free. I mean, it'd be different if I was doing it full time. I'd probably actually be making enough money that I could hire an editor to do it. But at least it's something. Like, I can't be too negative about it because I'm glad they're just doing something, you know? And I do want to encourage them to do it more. So I'm about a mixed bag about it. Alright, where's that final goddamn rabbit? Oh, there you are. Come on. What are you gonna give me? Alright, no memory so far. Let's go up here. Alright, we're about chocolate with stuff, aren't we? No, where'd you go? Come here. Come here. There. Actually, I might get rid of a couple of things. Where is he? Ah, it's bugged out. Yeah. Another thing about my morning streams, I really don't have the patience on the game. Oh, screw this. You get grumble, grumble, Dave. I slowly start to become more human as my meds and coffee kicks in. You definitely get grumble, grumble, Dave in the first like half an hour. Ooh. You wake up, it's all good. Yeah, I know. But most people aren't silly like me and just go and stream immediately after they wake up. It is pretty much immediate. Like, I get up. Well, technically, my alarm goes off at 5:50. And then I snooze it. And my alarm goes off again at 5:55. Then I stay in bed for way too long. And 15 minutes after I was supposed to start the stream at 6:45, I finally get up. Sometimes I do get up on time. But I do find myself being a drag. I am finding it's getting a little bit easier to get up now that I've quit nicotine altogether. But I am finding myself getting like a bit fatigued on days and just out to the world. So hopefully when I finally get over the nicotine withdrawal symptoms, I could actually be starting my stream on time. So it's a step. It's a step. Oh, hey, Mogo. I haven't seen your face around here for a while. Yeah, it's a step, yeah. And I do slip a little bit, but and which probably makes it even harder. But if you're not trying, then you're giving up, I guess. Yeah, that happens. Yeah, it does. And I'll get there. And I mean, I used to vape on stream all the time. To be fair, what prompted me to quit is it broke. But then I was just like, I'm not going to replace it. So, it's taking a while. But my girlfriend still vapes. So, I sometimes borrow hers just not really to get back on it. It's just more of a case of like I just need that little bit, so I'm not like buying a pack of cigarettes or something, and that gets me through the day. So, because cold turkey is actually not that great for you. It ravages your body. So I'm hoping to eventually get to a point where I just don't even need that anymore. Laziness wins, yeah, basically. Basically, yeah. And plus the money aspect of it. Because I mean, there's so many things I want to do in my life, and I want to upgrade this computer, and I want to do a lot of things. Funny enough, I do want to invest into some of the streaming gear and a better setup here and things like that, but I can't really do that if I'm wasting all my money on stupid crap. Alright. Here you go, hummingbird. That's apparently there. Assume there's a hummingbird there. Oh crap, I already fed that one. I forgot. I was pretty sure I fed all the hummingbirds anyway. I wonder how close I am to affiliate. I'm not actually going to become affiliate. I just want to know how close I am. Because I've had some big days the last couple of days, which I'm excited for. Alright. Let me see here. I'm 2.73 out of 3 average viewers away. So I'm 0.28 viewers away on average before I technically qualify for affiliate, and then I can finally say I'm not affiliate by choice. That would be good. That would be good. You know what I really like? No one ever raids me during this stream, my morning stream, and I'm so grateful. I was having a think about last night, like, I always get raided like at night on my evening streams. And now I realize that if someone raided me right now, I'm screwed. Because I'm just low energy, just wiped. My meds ain't kicked in. It would just not be a great experience for anyone. So I can't tell whether that's on purpose or not, but that's only because Dark normally raids me on my evening streams, but not on my morning ones. Like, they're around this time. I think it's because it's the middle of the day for everyone, so not a lot of streamers are on. I hope Dark streams again. I miss Dark. I hope he's doing alright. Well, you should know, Mogo. How's Dark doing anyway? And this is a serious, like, Dave actually is giving a shit kind of question. So don't ruin the moment. Pinch. What are the hummingbirds spawned? Was it turquoise one? Yeah, it's a turquoise one. No? That's a pit one. Where's the oh, there's it there. Yeah. Pretty sure I already fed this one, but I'm gonna do it anyway. It's just a flower. Not sure, to be honest. He's pretty quiet. Yeah, noticed that. That's why I'm kind of worried about the guy. Especially what he's going through at the moment. I know he acts all kind of like it's all fine kind of thing, but that kind of shit takes, eventually gets you. Do me a favor if you can, Mogo. Reach out to him. Just make sure he's all good. Don't say it's from me. But just make sure he's keeping his head up. Like, he is dark by nature in terms of his jokes and stuff. I just do know sometimes that there's a hint of truth to it sometimes. I want to make sure he's so good. Thanks, mate. I appreciate it. But the important thing is don't, like, point out I cared. Unless you have to. Like, keep that in your, like, your back pocket. If you need to, like, you know, bring him up a bit. Like, yeah. Just, it's one of those kind of like, no, if he goes like, no one cares about me and all that stuff, and you're like, Dave does. And that turns his life around and it fixes all of his life's problems, and he's, you know. If it's that scenario, then yeah, you can. I mean, the chances of that happening are very slim. But I'm just saying, you have a blessing in that scenario. Oh. God, I keep feeding the same ones. Oh, it is morning. Why do they make morning so early? G'day, Hell. That's a face I haven't seen. I don't know. Since you liked my TikTok yesterday? Or today, in your perspective? Did you know I released the same video on YouTube and it's gotten a dislike and no likes? I don't know why people hate building a squirrel zoo. I think it was the same video. But I released a video of like building a squirrel zoo. And it's got a like I think it's 2 dislikes last time I checked. No likes. People just don't like squirrels. I know I shouldn't care about that, actually. I don't know why I get hung up on that. I'm gonna release them anyway. No, it's because ADHD makes you emotional, Dave. Shut up, Dave. Stupid logical Dave. Because ADHD, one of the symptoms of ADHD is rejection, or hypersensitivity to rejection. Yes, I know, Dave. Maybe you should just get over it, Dave. Shut up, Dave. What the hell? You're on my side. I'm not on your side. You're talking to yourself. Fucking crazy Dave. You know, they're going to use this in a court of law if you ever do go crazy, to the fact you're talking to yourself on stream. Shut up. Why are you even here? Anyway. What is all the duck bait? Exactly. It's alright. Going a bit crazy. This is what you get in the mornings with Dave. Crazy talking to himself, Dave. This happens a lot when I'm streaming, like with no one here. I talk to myself a lot. Wacky crazy Dave. Had you meds? Yes, I have. I had them earlier, but they haven't kicked in. They take about half an hour to kick in. And I only had them less than half an hour ago. I don't know, how long have I been streaming for? I've only been going for 24 minutes, and I took them about 5 minutes in because I forgot. Because ADHD doesn't help your short-term memory. So, to remember to take your meds is often a challenge. But thanks for the reminder. I'm glad someone does. So. Stupid sunflowers. Alright, I'll go and dump these sunflowers. Over here. Yeah, you do. You're the mum of the stream. And to be honest, I was giving you crap before. You know, I don't mind that. But I'm gonna act like a child sometimes and get frustrated with it. But I mean, the whole point of me doing this morning stream is specifically so I can take my meds, wake up, and be good to go for work. So it makes sense. Yeah, that's why you're one of the mods to help keep me in check. And that's what I want. I want people around me that just like keep me accountable. I don't want to be ever be one of those people that just get people that just agree with them all the damn time. I want about it function. Just shut up, Bogo. You're always trying to cause chaos. That's the joy of having, like, trying to push through the catchphrase of "Shut up, Dave," is that I can just use "Shut up, whatever," and everyone's like, "Oh, look, it's this catchphrase," and in reality, I'm like, I meant that. I should just rename my entire stream "Shut up, Dave." We all need like, cause I wanna do. I mean, no, like this is dream territory here. I'd love to make merchandise to say "Shut up, Dave," but I also would like to make Dave merchandise because Dave is actually an anagram for ADHD. There's I made a video for it, but I want to get merchandise for that because it feels really me. But yeah, that would be the dream. And as I said, if we ever get to 1,000, either followers on Twitch or on YouTube, I will actually get something made up. So it's a bit of a reach goal, and based on my average how I track, it won't be for like 2 years, but it is a goal. It's mainly so I can save up the money for it, because I'm getting it designed and then produced, and I've got a very specific way I want to do it. So yeah, I dropped my own line of stuff because I'm a big believer of like making merchandise that is, even if you don't follow the stream, you'd like. So a Shut Up Dave mug kind of fits anyone called Dave, right? But yeah, that's the dream. That's the dream. And I think people should do that, especially if you're doing a stupid hobby like this. Always have your reach goals and like stuff you're like, if this happens, this is what I'm doing. It's not saying it will. It's just more of a like a whiteboard dream. But I never thought I'd get to 300 followers on Twitch, which was a massive achievement. I never thought I'd get 200 subscribers on YouTube, and that's happened, so. I never thought I would get an affiliate. I'm nearly there, so. The world has a weird way of surprising you sometimes. How are you doing anyway, Hal? How's life? Either kicking your ass or treating you. Whatever one's applicable. Yeah. I'm doing alright. I'm doing a lot better than last week, that's for sure. Bounced back slightly. And yeah, doing well. A bit tired, but mm. Yeah, I think I think I needed a week just to feel down, and that's a lot of people just try and say like if you get really depressed, just like do things make you happy, blah blah blah. But sometimes like I found if I get really down, I just have to let it own me for a little bit, and then I bounce back. And that's my strategy. It's just the key of like when you're letting it own you, know it's just your brain being a dick, and you're not getting so like you just want to do something stupid. And just know like I'm letting it own me, I'm letting it own me, I'll bounce back. And trying to talk yourself through it. Yeah, I know. I think that's the hard thing about streaming so much as well. You guys see that as well. And I've got my schedule and I've got everything and I need to stick to it as well, and that because that helps my ADHD. So you do see the lower sides of it. You know, it's discouraged sometimes of being low and negative on the internet because people tend to be the internet and pile on a little bit. But you guys were fine, so I'm just glad you guys put up with it. All right, let's see if we get anything in the bag. Vulnerability or being too real, you mean? Uh, yeah, a little bit. Well, I think it's more of the case the kind of game that I play is like cozy gaming that is all about being positive and upbeat and all this other crap that I'm not really. It's not really a me thing. Like, I don't get it. Like, I think that's why I struggle with other streams as well. Sometimes you just have to feel like crap. Yeah, I like me too. Because I mean, as I said, this is a little project for me. I like to try and do things like write and just find out how I can improve things, yada yada yada. Um, uh, what am I doing? Yeah. So I go to other streams to learn, and then most of the time it's just all that way too over the top positivity. I'm just like, oh, I can't. I'm not. I don't. I can't do that. No. Thanks, good mom. Good to see your face again. My favorite lurker. Morning stream is cranky David. Yes. Yeah. But you're a real, yeah. And I love that, Dave. Nice. Well, I appreciate it, and that's not gonna change. I don't think that's ever gonna change. Um, and that's why I really like doing my news segment, and I really want to start adding a little bit more into like the good and the bad side of things, like the new Twitch drops. I've got a lot of thoughts about it, and there is a bit of negativity that goes with the new Twitch things because they've changed the rules to make the stats look better, which I don't know how I feel about that yet. I really don't because Twitch is a good way of seeing the healthiness of a game and a community. And if the game isn't doing so well, it's typically got something to do. Oh, sorry. If the Twitch viewership and all that isn't doing too well, it's typically a reflection on how well the game's going in terms of its stability, in game stuff like that. And there's a lot of problems with this game right now, especially how there's quests that we can't even complete at the moment. Yes, I am still better about this. There's still quests you can't complete yet because of bugs, and that should be reflected on the game's stats and everything. But these Twitch drops, what they've done is they've changed the rules. So instead of earning all 4 items in one go, you have to earn them over 2 days, and it's kind of artificially inflating the stats. And I get why they're doing it, so they can basically brag about it. and say, look how healthy the game is, look how popular the game is, and a lot of the streamers that they've picked, and I think this is deliberate, aren't even big Dreamlight Valley streamers. The there's the Sims or other cozy gamer streamers. And I think I know why. Because, well, the ones that do like Dreamlight Valley are already playing Dreamlight Valley. So why would they encourage people that are already playing the game to watch stream? Because they already are watching those streamers. I mean, probably Senpai made an interesting post about how he's been trying to be included in the Twitch drops, and he missed out. That was one of the biggest things I noticed. He's one of the rising stars in the Dreamlight Valley community, and he wasn't selected. But then I had a thought about it. It's like, why would they pick people that are already watching the content? They would pick people that aren't into the game or watching the content at the moment. That makes more sense because they're going to get more people playing the game that don't usually play the game or watch the streams. So it feels a little bit kind of alright. It's basically just a huge advertising ploy, which obviously it is because it's a Twitch drop. They don't do this for the sake of the love of the community. They're doing it for a reason and to get more people playing the game. But it feels a bit sneaky. But maybe that's the cynicism in me. I don't know. I think they planned it though because the items that look exactly the same as the last items. So I've got a feeling they always plan for these Twitch drops. And the positive side of me thinks this is all their experiment, a part of their experimentation. I think it's all part of them working out what works, what doesn't, what's the numbers looking like, what can we do in the future. And I'm okay with that. It's all part of their grand early access experimentation. But I kind of feel played. They put a spell in, yeah. But I mean, we look at the Twitch drops, right, and go, all right, they're putting this Twitch drops out. What do they get out of me? Out of this? I mean, I'm already playing the game. They're not going to get any more money. The only thing they get from me is viewership and boosting up those numbers so more people see the game. So in order to get the most out of me, how do they do that? Now, if they only put that on if they give you the ability just to earn all the items in one go, like they did last time, that means only one day for a 2-hour slot, they will have my viewership, hypothetically, at the bare minimum. So, how do we maximize that? How do we spread that out? All right, how about 1 hour over 2 days? So that means that the viewership numbers will be boosted at multiple times during the weekend instead of one big hit. It makes sense from that point of view. I do find it rather interesting though. And that's just, I think, the social nerd side of me. Alright, I'll talk soon. Alright, I think I've cleaned up the valley. So my brain is on slow today. It's on slow mode. Have I done that raccoon? Yeah, I think I have. What's the other raccoon I'm going to look for? Pretty sure I've only done one raccoon. The black raccoon. Alright, where's the black raccoon? You have to work today, Dave. Yes, I do. So I have to work in exactly 55 minutes is when I'm supposed to be at work. I work from home. So Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays I work from home, which is why I do a morning stream on those days. And every other day I go into the office. So I work every day. I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm a normally 9 to 5 kind of person. And I'm a workforce planner, so I deal with a lot of numbers. Can't be like, yeah, exactly. I've got no excuse there. But I also love streaming as well, and like the only way I could stream really and not, you know, lose more time with my partner is to really do it this time when she's asleep. So this is my life. So at 6, this is I plan, but sometimes I'm late. 6:30 to 8:30 a.m. I stream or walk to work, depending on the day. And then from 8:30 to around about 4:30 or 5 p.m. I work. And then from 5 p.m. till 9:30 I chill out and relax. And sometimes I've been trying recently to add an hour of editing in that slot so I can catch up. I want to get like a month ahead with a lot of my videos. But I also don't want to take too much time away from my partner. So, and which she's a bit bummed out because like, she's only got 4.5 hours that we can hang out, and then I'm streaming for another 2 hours and then going to bed. So that's my life every day. So there's not a lot of time to do stuff, but I enjoy this streaming, like the morning and afternoon. It feels like I'm doing this for me. This is my little hobby that I get in that time, and that's why. I broke me in November when I didn't have that. That I felt like I was just waking up, going to work, coming home, sitting on the couch, and then going to bed again, and that was my life. I felt like I wasn't doing anything for myself. And then I added this little project in, and it's kept me going. So it hasn't always been easy, but it really has kept me going mentally. Oh, there's that stupid raccoon. I know it sounds silly because this is a silly game, but it really has.
This valley is so friendly, like a warm hug.
Alright, buddy, calm down. Where's your blueberries? I'm not getting memories today. Crocodiles. I haven't done the crocodiles yet. Oh, I haven't done the squirrels. The squirrels are easy. Soon be lost. I'm gonna add some more music tonight. Oh, inventory full. Come on. Squirrel. There's some peanuts, buddy. Alright, where's the final squirrel? That's the one I fed. Ah, yes. Is that you? No, you're pet. No. You're one of the sanctuary ones. Oh yeah, there you go. Damn. No memories yet. I'm in a very slow memory day. Then my Crocs though only last shot, I think. Welcome back, Hal. How's it be? How you be? Another stack of those. Alright. It's been a minute, but I can't wait for the 26th. What's on the 26th? Yeah, what's on the 26th? You're 2 weeks off. So, do you have 2 weeks off? I'm confused. What's on the 26th? Yay. I want to be child free for a week and do whatever. Oh, okay, so you're going to be child free. Fair enough. What have you got planned for it? Do you have any plans or just want the silence? You want the sound of silence? You want to travel. You're going to travel to. What's on the agenda? Because you're in Europe, I mean, your traveling is a little bit easier. Obviously, ever since Brexit, it makes it a little bit difficult going through airports, but you still have the option of cheap flights and so forth. Which I do envy. But envy to just, like, spend a couple of hundred and be able to go, like, to all these beautiful places in Europe. The lakes or forest, maybe. What would you recommend if I came over? Where would you recommend to go? Rent a hut, hunch. Oh, I love doing that in New Zealand. I think that's amazing. And then you hear all the native birds like tues and if you go to it near a kiwi sanctuary, you can hear the kiwis at night. Oh, that's the best. It really is the best. Wouldn't do it around now because it's pretty cold. But it's great. Well, no memory spot for me today, which is very odd, but I'm pretty sure I've done all of them. Looked at the turtles. Yeah, did that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did all of them today. Or do you live in a city or near a coast? I live in a city. But a city in New Zealand is not like a city everywhere else. I could go drive 20 minutes and be in the forest. Not even 20 minutes, like 10 minutes. So I get into the forest and camping and all that quite often. Less camping nowadays, actually. That used to be an old... I used to do that quite a lot, but not anymore. I think just life kicks in, you know? No, maybe a coastal trip. Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. But it's really asking, like, if I came over where you are, where I would go. Do you mean a sand dunes where you are? Because I didn't think there were many sand dunes where you are. We're on the doorstep of... okay. Oh, that... I mean, New Zealand beaches are actually rather windy. So a lot of the appeal for being near a beach is a little bit lessened because we've just got bad experiences from it, but that would be good. That would be good. So yeah, maybe some beaches over there. I would love to go up to Scotland and see some of that stuff. The coastal stuff in Scotland. It looks very beautiful. You did? Yeah, of course, yeah, I'm into a bit of history. It depends on the history, but yeah. Yeah, I'm into that. Alright, let's dump some cucumber. What should we do, Dave? I think what we should do before you do the next step is grab Olaf, because we're going to do some farming, but then actually no, you should dump some stuff. I really am talking to myself today. Today is a crazy Dave day on the stream where I talk to myself. Yeah, we're definitely into me and my partner are definitely into history, so we'd love to go to some of the museums, the big museums over there. Oh, that'd be amazing. Be a really good experience. And then get to New Zealand section and get really angry that the stuff hasn't been returned, but then get over that and then move on. And over here. London History Museum, yeah. I've heard a lot of good things about London History Museum, and how amazing would it be to see? It feels like you can't do that in a day as well. It's one of those museums that you have to do you have to basically set a week aside for it to really like not feel like it's rushed. I think too many people go, all right, we'll just go there for one day. I don't think that's enough to get everything you want. So definitely London History Museum is on the agenda if I ever get to that point. Took you 2 days. Well, do you feel like 2 days was enough? Dump that there. Oh no, dump that there. I've always dreamed of going to New Zealand, Australia, and the London area. I've never done a good tour of Australia. Actually, I mean, I lived in England for 2 years, but I was a kid. And my parents did all the touristy stuff. And like when you're a kid, you don't really kind of appreciate or acknowledge all the tourist stuff. I mean, we went to Loch Ness, we did all that kind of stuff, but you know, you don't really click at that time. You don't really soak it in, you know. I was 7, 8, so I didn't really click. So I'd love to do it as an adult. That would be amazing. You should definitely come to New Zealand, Frieza. It's something everyone says they need to do. I mean, I live here, so I'm like, meh, it's my home. I don't think too much of it. But then you go overseas, and then you come back, and you appreciate it a little bit more. Especially the people. You realize that, I mean, this is just my experience, right? People are a lot more skittish overseas than here. They always expect the worst. And that kind of bums me out and makes me sad. Oh. They wouldn't appreciate it. Sorry, I missed it, Dave. Why'd you say my dog's barking? Oh, no. I said, yeah, you got to come to New Zealand at least once. But I'm from New Zealand, so I don't really appreciate it as much as I do. New Zealand, that is. A lot of tourists like it, and I mean, when you go overseas and then come back as a New Zealander, you do appreciate New Zealand a bit more, just because it's got a little bit more of a chilled out vibe. We do find, and this is an experience a lot of people go through when they go overseas for a bit of a holiday. New Zealand is a lot more chill. You know, overseas, everyone's a little bit more skittish and on edge, you could say. And they just expect the worst a lot of the time. And that kind of bums you out. Because you're like, imagine living your life just always on the edge, expecting the worst of everyone. Feels exhausting. I try and be an optimist, even though I'm a bit cynicism thrown in there. I think the world's too long to be hate. Says Cranky Dave earlier. Yeah, exactly. Companies. I lived there for 2 years, so technically I've already been to England. I lived in Shoreham by Sea is where I lived there for 2 years, and I got meningitis and nearly died. Your NHS saved me. I've had it. I've experienced you guys enough. And one day maybe I'll show the scars on my body. It's just I'm not comfortable with that yet. And plus I have to position myself so I don't expose anything accidentally. But you can't even remember Disney. No, I'm not saying I remember it. I do. I get flashes. Because when I got meningitis, basically my memory got wiped. So I'm not very good at remembering a lot of stuff that's happened. I do get flashes, and it's hard to work out whether it's a real memory or it's just something I made up in my head. So that's how you get the big bucks exposing things. I've got a feeling if you expose too much, though, there's a limit to it. I think that's why they OnlyFans exist. And I'm pretty sure Dreamlight Valley is not exactly the game people go to for people exposing things. And I still have a dream. One of my whiteboard goals is to be included in a Twitch drop. And I'm pretty sure if I expose myself on stream playing Dreamlight Valley, that's never going to happen. Let's wait until I achieve my goal first, and then I'll expose it all. Dirty Dave, yeah. I don't know. Mogo knows him in real life, so I mean, if anyone will know where Dark is, it'll be Mogo. Probably sleeping. Isn't it like 11 a.m. for him at the moment, though? Shouldn't he be working? Or have I got my time zones wrong? 3 p.m. When does he... Oh, it's day off. Alright, yeah. Let the guy sleep. It's your day off. Let the boy sleep. He never sleeps, so maybe. Yeah, I mean, that's like me. It's like, because of my schedule, I literally only get... By the time I get to sleep around about 12, 1 a.m., depending on when I get off stream here. And how long it takes me to sleep. I only get like 5 hours of sleep a day. And I can see how that eventually builds up. You just, on your day off, you just crash. That's why I don't do really a lot of extra streams, because I'm just knackered. But I am hoping once I get past this nicotine withdrawal, I'll have a little bit more energy that I could start doing stuff like that. I'm getting there. Definitely cut down a lot, and I'm finding myself getting little bursts of energy here and there, so fingers crossed on that. It's your age. Shut up. Don't start on that. I mean, yesterday I had a really like, oh god, I'm old experience. My hip hurt, and I mean my hip's double jointed as well, so I knew that was coming. That it'll be a bit of wear and tear there. But I remember walking at work, and I'm like, oh, my hip hurts a lot, and I continued walking. I'm like, oh god, and had that moment where I'm like, is that the point I'm at now? I'm hoping it's just a one-time thing, but I am finding a little bit more aches and pains now I'm 35. I'm gonna quickly, all right, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna quickly go to the bathroom, and I'll be back.
My neighbors are good. Yes, model citizens.
There you go. I'm back. Thanks for everyone for sticking around. Alright. Alright, Olaf, we're gonna do some canola farming. So, this isn't my only Dreamlight Valley stream for today, because I will be playing Disneylight. Oh, not Disneylight. Speedstorm later tonight. So I know that's not everyone's cup of tea, but I'm trying to branch out a little bit and try something different. Hell left the room. Well, how did you type that then, Hell? I mean, oh, are you on your phone and you left a room? Was that it? I want to see. Yeah, I'm gonna do Speedstorm. I'm enjoying Speedstorm, so I'm finding it's definitely very buggy. That's definitely kicked in a couple of times for me. Some of the bugs, but I'm enjoying it. One thing I have noticed about Gameloft games, after my 2 games of experience with them, they're very buggy games, but they are both in early access, so I'm gonna give them a bit of credit. And they are planning to full release it, so it's not got. They've made it clear it's not going to be one of those forever early access games, unless they go bankrupt, obviously. Which I can't see them happening because, well, they've made a lot of money so far. You're in a predicament. What's your predicament? I'm too open, I can't really share here. Well, I got the mod chat, you can share there if you need to. Or you can either DM me or put in the mod chat if you want the group chat or the adult mod chat. But yeah, just message me or you can say it there. And I don't mind. There's a few people that I've met over the stream that do DM me, and I have a few personal chats with them. A few streamers as well, which I've reached out to, like Emily Dream and there's another one. Dana Bots. I don't really have any male stream. I mean Jedi's, I guess, a male streamer. But no, I should really look into that. Yeah, there's not a lot of male Dreamlight Valley streamers out there that really need to branch out a little bit. Alright, I'll sell a stack of those. I know that. Have you seen the drama on TikTok? Well, you definitely have to be a little bit more specific on that one. What's the drama? Is it Dreamlight Valley drama or is it drama in general? Because it's drama in general. There's always drama on TikTok. So I don't know who those people are. Alpha and Klar. I don't. I'm looking at that and I can't tell whether that's a typo. I don't even know what those names are. You're gonna have to give me the full rundown on this one if you want me to follow along. It's over my feet. Oh, I'll have to look at it later then. So the answer is no. I have no idea what you're talking about. I've never seen those names in my life. What can I give you? I can give you a yellow. I can give you some vanilla. I'll give you some vanilla. Yeah, I'll do that later. I don't want to do that on stream because it could be a rabbit hole. I could be just doing that for the rest of the stream, which will kind of suck. So you have to. I basically. I mean, what kind of drama is it? Is it like? Is it just drama, or is it Dreamlight Valley drama, or is it? I have no idea. I guess I'll do a Harvest 5 fruit one. No, nothing spawned back. Damn it. I don't really wanna. Is that maxed out? Oh, that's close. Let's just do that. And then I can do that and get exactly that and then sell that. Cool. Bullying, mental drama, if it doesn't help himself. I want to see... I don't know if I care. It feels like if it's mental health drama, getting more invested in talking about it tends to make it worse. No. That stuff makes me really uneasy, and I just try and ignore it. I just thought I'd share. Don't rope more people into it, but it sounds like stuff that shouldn't be other people's opinion on it when it comes to mental health or bullying. I mean, bullying, yes. Yeah, definitely get involved because people shouldn't be shitheads. And should be called out if they are shitheads, but when it comes to mental health, in my experience, more people talking about your personal thing online doesn't really help with the mental health aspect of it all. But yeah, maybe I'll look it up. I don't know. I feel a little bit uneasy about it. People are trying to stop them doing it. Doing what? Like looking at it online or posting online? Or do you mean just the bullying thing? I'll go 5-star meal. Bashing each other, yeah. I mean, to be honest, it sounds like if they're online creators and they're posting this and people are engaging with the content telling them to stop, they ain't gonna stop. Their numbers are probably going through the roof and they're gonna keep on doing it. There is no incentive for them to stop. The only incentive to stop is that people stop caring about it. Begging for likes and gifts is strange. It is. It is, but I mean, you know, the only reason people do it is because it works. Sadly, it works. I mean, I don't... See, this is why I get a bit uncomfortable bringing up, you know, when people don't like my videos and stuff. Because it feels like I'm doing the same thing. And that's why I've actually got a little post-it note saying don't say anything about him. Because it feels really wrong. But I guess I just get bummed out, I guess, sometimes when I work on the short and then post it. And then I've got, like, 2 dislikes and no likes, and it just, I guess, brings me down a little bit. I mean, that's the only time it comes to mind. Even if I get, like, 1 like, I'm happy with it. You're nothing like them, yeah. I hope I'll never get to that point. Because it does feel a bit, you know... I mean, if it is your career and you're finding your career is going down the toilet and you're getting desperate, I can see why they do it. I can definitely see why they do it, because like they're losing revenue, they can't pay their rent. It's all based off everyone else, and they're getting desperate. And out of desperation, they do that. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm just saying I get why it's happened. Yeah, you say that now, but when your whole life is based around it, or like your future is based around it, like whether you pay rent is based around it, you'll be surprised at what lengths you go to keep it that going. We've been down and got back at. Yeah, I get that, but also a lot of people that go through this as well typically have never been down like that low before. Social media is typically a young person's game, so you normally get the influencers that are in their early 20s or early teens and they haven't gone through all that crap yet. So they don't know when you get knocked down you can get back up, and they tie a lot because it's such in a public eye. There's a lot of shame that's tied with that when you get knocked down, and the shame is a very difficult beast to get past, and then it can own you for a little bit because everyone knows your story. That's the annoying thing. Everyone saw it. Can't exactly. It's not like a normal story. Get down and get back up kind of story. Everyone knows about it. You're too serious now. Yeah, sorry. Sorry. Stupid Minnie. I hate Minnie. Grrr. Minnie Mouse was the worst. Is that better? I don't know. I find it rather interesting. You know, all that kind of stuff. This is a new age and a new experience, and we're going to have, in about 20 years' time, we're going to have people that have gone through that like hit it big when they're like 19, 20, then do something stupid on social media and crash, and then get back up again and see what they did with their lives. There's going to be like, where are they now kind of stories, or people that hit it big on YouTube. They did all these YouTube videos and now they're, you know, work at this job, and it turns out they did XYZ behind the scenes, and it'll be like true Hollywood story kind of deals, but this will be like more real because it could have actually happened to anybody. These aren't going to be celebrities who you know, went to Hollywood and got big and then crashed. These are going to be more regular people that got big from their home that crashed. And it feels like those stories are going to be a lot more relatable than a true Hollywood story. And that's why I find it interesting. So sorry for bringing it down a bit. Yes, Dave. That reply seemed a little bit condescending, so I'll shut up now. I get what you're saying. You have breakfast? No, I don't. I don't have breakfast most of the time. The medication that I take is a hunger suppressant, so I typically can't eat once I've taken them. I have to eat before I take them. Red. get a red patient in the left for you. Oh no, it's alright. It's alright. If I get up early enough, sometimes I can down something, but once I get going, it's pretty much like that's it. It does make the crashing a bit harder at the end of the day because I'm just like I'm starving. I gotta eat. Oh, it's orange, not red. God damn it.
Well, hello there. Thanks.
What do you mean? Oh, I just have to give him 2 gifts. What am I doing, Dave? Stupid Dave. I'm having chocolate spread on toast right now. Ooh, nice. Is it like Nutella? Like Nutella hazelnut stuff? Because I've recently discovered that for the first time, and that is amazingly good. No, just Cadbury. Ah, Cadbury spread. I don't think we've got Cadbury spread over here. I saw it in a British shop, because we've got a British shop down in New Zealand. They import a lot of British food. And they have Cadbury spread there, but it's not like in a normal store. So it must be a very British thing. Yay! I finished another one. Now can it? What's the item look like? Cool. Do you drink tea? I'm more of coffee. More coffee. But I can occasionally drink tea once in a while. My partner's trying to get me more into tea. He is British after all. But she doesn't even drink a lot of tea herself. She's more coffee, so I give her a bit of shame for that. We'll go 7 meal. Being with me, no, she was never a huge tea drinker. Like, because we did the stupid thing, right? This was 4 years ago. So keep in mind, this is 4 years ago. I went to a bar and I randomly met her there and didn't know her before. And we had supposedly a one night stand. And we've been together for 4 years. And we moved in together after about, I think it was 3 weeks, 4 weeks, about a month. We always say a month, but it was about 3 to 4 weeks. And we've been together ever since. And she's never been a big tea drinker. She wants to be. What do you mean I can't feed him? What the hell? I have his meal. Why won't you give me that option?
Hey, you're here.
Did I make the wrong thing? Fish soup. Oh, I made fish pasta, that's why. Damn it. No one I maybe it was probably was. You know, we just met each other at the right time, and it was like this is what the intentions are, and then it just one thing led to another, and then we got stuck together. Oh, god damn it. But yeah, it's cool, like little things like that. All Alright, I'm gonna have to kill switch the game. I don't have patience with this. I've only got 10 minutes to go. It wasn't you. Yeah, I know it wasn't you. Yeah. I do notice the game ever since update 5 has been a lot more buggier, which is a bit disappointing. What music I listen to? I listen to non-copyright free music on stream anyway. But outside of that, I used to work in a music store, so my range of music that I like is quite extensive. It just depends on when. Because of the age I grew up, I love my kind of emo music a little bit, like My Chemical Romance, all that stuff. Because it's just, the music you grew up as a teenager, you just always gravitate towards. But I like, Guns N' Roses, AC/DC. I do like my techno, I like some of the dubstep stuff, but I kind of worn off that a little bit as I grew up. Sum 41, yeah. I mean, to be fair, they've been doing it the majority of their lives. I mean, sometimes you just don't want to do it anymore. I get that. And I give them credit the fact they stick together. I mean, you imagine doing the same job for like 35 plus years. I think it's just more of a case they just got over it. I mean, what they've been doing it since 2000, so about 20 years. I mean, obviously they break up in between, but I mean, you imagine doing the same job for 20 years. I mean, stuck with the same people for 20 years. It would grate you a little bit. You'll get over it. And there's a good chance they'll probably get back together again before they die. Or... last time I have no idea. I don't keep up to that goss because I don't think it's very healthy. But maybe it could be the same scenario again, or it could be just the fact they just got over it. I mean, I don't give them. I don't like to. I pile on bands that break up, and I think people should really give them a bit of credit considering how much shit they put up with. You just imagine being in the public eye all the goddamn time. And then just wanting a break and just not wanting to do this for a couple of years. And then when you do that, everyone like gets all conspiracy theory on it. It's like, oh my god, they're in a beef, or oh my god, they hate each other and all that stuff. Linkin Park was a bit different. Linkin Park, they loved each other and they would have kept doing that for the rest of their goddamn life. I regret, and I don't use that word lightly, I regret never being able to see them live. Because Chester would have been amazing to listen to live. And they really played a massive part in my childhood, teenage years. Yeah, they played a big part. And there was an opportunity for me to see them live when they came to New Zealand, and I just didn't take it. And it's weird to think that was my last chance to do it. And you don't assume that the lead singer is gonna die. But yeah, that one's a little bit different because they didn't break up. Because they are technically they've been considering doing stuff. They just then they're like, it doesn't seem right. It's not the same, which I get. And I do hope they do something, but I think I get their concerns because they'll do something and everyone will mention how it's different, and everyone will mention how Chester's not there, and everyone will mention how it's like Queen carrying on when Freddie Mercury died. And I remember one of them saying that. And I don't think it will be the same. Kinda is, in a weird way. I mean, the lead singer dies against his choice. And they carry on without him. And they compare it to that. So I don't know. I hope they do something eventually, because there's a lot of good talent in there. It wasn't Chester had the voice, but it was a collaborative kind of band, definitely. Come on, I just need 100 more. Alright, I can just pair a meal. Do that. Alright, Hal, I'm trying to do a chest today, so I'm about to achieve that. What color chest do you think I should make? A green, yellow, blue, or green, yellow, blue, or yellow? Oh wait, green, yellow, blue, or red? Which kind of chest do you think I should make? Blue. Oh, there you go. You both said blue. Alright. Teresa tries to always get in there. You nearly got there. But you still called the right one, so I mean, you still got it. We'll make a 4-star meal, though, just so we top that off. So we've got about 4 minutes to go before I've signed it off, but I will be on later today in about 13 hours. And I got my news, not tomorrow, the next day. This week feels like it's deeper into the week. Alright, let's make the blue chest. And let's go place it. And let's do this deadly thing where we check this. Cool. We're close to hitting that limit, so we'll do this quick. Oh, look at that. It's coming along. Alright, well, we'll dump some of these. And we'll grab some more of these. You were so gutted about doing... I know. It was painful. I just wish I knew that they were going to introduce the colors. I mean, I wasted 630,000 Dreamlight. And considering right now I've only got 100, you can kind of see how much of a loss that was. Oh, it just hurt. It hurt a lot, but there's me with that. Yeah, 85,000 Dreamlight. Oh, damn you. I think what made it worse was that I didn't know. And it was such a simple thing that they could have told people. And I think that's why it hurt a little bit. And so it hurt me a little bit more. Because they could have just said, oh, by the way, we're coming up with different colored chests next time. And I would have gone, alright, I'm not going to spend all this money or all this Dreamlight on them. And I raced so hard at the end. I don't know if you remember, Hal, but the last few days before Update 5 dropped, or Update 4, sorry, I was racing really hard to finish actually all the fish ones, ironically. Because I only had like 3 or 4 to do. And I was so happy when I got them done. I did a lot of offline grinding for it as well. But now this, like, I'm doing it in a more casual way now because there's no urgency and I can just do my normal stuff, rack up a little bit of Dreamlight, and then just push through and grind out the last bit, and then upgrade one. So, I mean, it's coming along. Slowly. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's right. We were counting it down, and I was putting it on the whiteboard. I remember that. And this grind is going to be a little bit easier, because I'm not upgrading every single one to a different color, because all my basic resources are staying the same color. Like the ones indoors. So it's not as much of a grind, but it's just those little things that I need to update. So obviously I need to do all of these and change them all to blue. And then change all these ones to green, or my farming ones to green. and then those ones to red and those to yellow. And I've upgraded one to yellow, so that's all kind of coming along. And maybe once we're in the final week of the update, or before it drops, we might do a big push for it and see whether we can just top it all off. And we shouldn't have too many left to do by that point. But my goal should be at least completing one every stream, and eventually I won't have such a big push at the end. On theory, anyway. Are you going to raid Senpai? Is he live at the moment? If he's live, I'll definitely raid him, because I feel bad that he wasn't part of the Twitch drop. I mean, we haven't got a lot of people here, but I'm sure he's the kind of person that would appreciate it, hopefully. Yeah, I'll raid him after this. Which I actually need to do now, when I haven't dumped everything. And I shouldn't really be late. Alright, we'll sit down here. So thanks everyone for coming along. Thanks Hal. Thanks Scamon for reminding me to raid, because it is definitely something I should do. You're definitely you've been very helpful with that. I've seen a few benefits. Thanks Teresa for popping along. And thanks for being on Twitch as well. I know you're normally my YouTube, and I kind of missed that a little bit, but it's good to see you on this side of the fence. Thanks Mogo as well. And thank you all. I'll be on in another 13 minutes. Oh, not 13 minutes. 13 hours. My brain at the moment. Playing Disney Nightstream Speedstorm. I know it's not for everyone, but yeah, I will be doing it. So I'm going to raid Senpai. Let him know that I brought you along. I'm pretty sure he's got way more viewers than I do right now, but yeah, he's got 70. So I'll raid him, but I appreciate you all. No, that's alright, Teresa. You can do whatever you want. Either way, as long as you're here, it doesn't really matter which platform you're on. Honestly, it doesn't. But you all are amazing. Go give Senpai some love, because he seems really down, because he's not included in the Twitch drop. So I know there's only 3 of you or 4 of you. Just give him some love. Alright. Until tonight. Yo.